What is the proper role of poets for Plato? It is often said that Plato is against the poets, but Plato writes stories. He left us some good poetry in his own right. In the myth of the cave, the poet is a mediator between two realms. Between the realm of things themselves, things transparent to the understanding, the spiritual realm, and the realm of physical surfaces, opaque to the understanding. If we seek to understand the physical, then we are on the path mediated by poetry that leads to things themselves, from the wrapping to the gift, the substance. Right, so there are good poets, but then we have the corruption of poetry, and that involves poetry that is no longer bespeaking what is outside of the cave, what is beyond the surface, the wrapping. A poetry that tricks us into believing that the surfaces are all there is, or that what is ultimately the case is a physical appearance. Now, this type of poetry was denounced by Plato, was denounced throughout the Middle Ages, but it was revived in the modern world, in the early modern era. And today what we have is a thorough replacement of what for Plato would have been good poetry with a kind of new techne, an art that we call technology. Now, what about this technology? Well, technology no longer needs the poetic mediation from the surface to the substance, to the spiritual world, where things are transparent to the understanding. It builds on shadows. It fosters alienation. So it says, look, as it were, here we have shadows. Fair enough. They are shadows. They are surfaces. They're not substance. But we can build substance in a virtual manner. In a virtual manner of speech, symbolically. We can build substances, and so it's not that bad. We use shadows to achieve our goal. Absolute alienation.